What is up, guys, and welcome back to the SOL YouTube channel. You join me at Silverstone for Speed Machine UK. This weekend is going to be insane. In the background you can hear Jaguar F-Types drifting. Over there they've got World Rallycross, and at night it turns into a music festival with food and drink. If you like Forza Horizon, you're gonna love this.
Put the lights on the people, man. Yeah. But what I really want to know right now is who's the loudest out here tonight? Who's the loudest? Who's the loudest? Who's the loudest?
I've had to come down to the quiet end because the amount of people and cars that are up there, I wouldn't be able to do a piece to camera. So I'm down at the stage end where later on it is going to be packed out as some of the most famous musicians are going to be taking to that stage and performing when the race circuit shuts. And why am I here over the Monaco Formula 1 Grand Prix? Last year I said I was never going to miss another Monaco Grand Prix, but World Rallycross has always excited me ever since I was introduced to it by Liam Doran as I went out with him and I was filming a TV commercial for World Rallycross. Since then I've been following it, and I feel like it is an obtainable motorsport where you get such amazing access. It's hardcore, the level of car control that you need, and this weekend I'm hopefully going to be meeting up with some of the racing drivers that are going to be racing out there this weekend. Speed Machine UK, this is their first weekend and it is a mixture of everything. The atmosphere is electric, even though there's not actually that many people behind me and the sun isn't shining. Trust me, in there the drinks are flowing, the food is being eaten, the music is playing, and the cars are just flat out.
Got into his teammate on the way to the first corner.
The sun is shining. Literally in Silverstone it can go from rain to thunderstorm, which apparently it's going to do tomorrow, to this beautiful sunshine. So I've put a cap on, I've got my sunglasses on, and I'm not going to be squinting, but I'm going to head down to the Audi Sport World Rallycross team because I've got a friend that actually races in World Rallycross. So I'm going to go and chat to Andreas Baccarud, and he is going to tell all of you guys how he got into World Rallycross, because it is something that I want to try and take my drifting to the next level and start competing in racing, and World Rallycross is what I want to do. Now I've made it to the Audi Sport 10. Andreas is here. What's up? How you doing?
Very well, you know.
So we just walked out of the Audi Sport and where your car is, and you just had a fleet of fans there. Like, it is an amazing atmosphere.
I am a lucky driver. We have a lot of fans, and especially here in Great Britain, where I started my kind of international career. I had my first race in Lydden Hill race circuit in 2010. So it's been some years.
So you feel like this is a little bit like home?
Yeah, a little bit.
Awesome.
Just not the beans and red sauce, you know. That's not me. Sorry.
So we're starting here. We've got an RS4 here.
Yeah.
We've also got a show car, World Rallycross car. Should we go across the way and check out your car? Let's
come
do
on.
that.
Let's head in.
I feel like I'm doing MTV Cribs, you know.
Aren't you?
But I want to ask a question about how you got into World Rallycross and a little bit more of your history.
Yeah.
But let's talk about your car first.
Okay, my car first. So it's called EKS Otis Sport is the team name. We have a ODS1 EKS RX. It's a long name, I know, but it's built on a S1 chassis. It has all-wheel drive, 600 brake horsepower. We have 850 newtons of torque. It does 0 to 60 on 2 seconds. So it's pretty rad.
Awesome.
And like, for me, rallycross is, I've always had a huge passion for rallycross. Growing up watching my uncle and dad racing rallycross cars, and my big idol was Martin Schanke back in the days. He was absolutely crazy, building his own cars, driving RS 200s. To be able to drive such a beast, which is quick, it's like a drag race into the first corner. You can drive quick on tarmac, jump, you can drive quick on gravel. I'm a lucky driver to be able to drive such a car. So my office, it's...
this is your office.
This is me. This is me. So I got a reminder from my mechanic. You remember to fuel. Steering wheel is kind of simple. There's a track here with different corners here in Silverstone.
So you raced for Hoonigan?
I raced for Hoonigan. I raced with Ken Block for 2 years. It was an awesome time, not only on the track but also outside the track. We went to crazy places like Ibiza, Lake Powell. We went to Swing Arm City in the desert. We went cat skiing in Park City. It was an awesome time.
So being a world rallycross driver is the dream.
It's the dream, especially when you have cool teammates like I have now with Matthias and I had with KB. But the steering wheel is really easy. On the left we have wiper and washer. We have ALS, which is anti-lag system. You probably know about it through the Supercars. We have a radio here, so it's really simple, all carbon, very light.
So your number 13.
13.
In the UK, that's an unlucky number.
Yeah, but if you search on Latin, 13 is a number you should fear. So to all my competitors, they should fear number 13. Boom!
That's good. That is good.
And also 13. So my logo is from a 13. It looks like a B.
Yeah,
so B for Backward, B for Bergen, my hometown city, B for Backward Blue. I'm called Baby Blue because I had blue cars in the past. So yeah, that's
that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
What these guys don't know is World Rallycross is what I'm aiming to somehow get into.
Yep.
Obviously I've got a lot of training to do. Can you give me a little bit of a background? Because obviously you race for Hoonigan, you race with Ken Block, now you're with Audi Sport.
Yeah.
One of the top teams, you're one of the top drivers. In the first heat you're 5th. You're going into the qualifying second heat, and you're going to be up there going into turn 1 with all of the other guys.
All the bad boys. No, but I do think that going into drifting first can be a good choice, because what's important in rallycross is car control, which you get to experience a lot in drifting, like pitching it in high speed. You almost want to take a backwards entry to some of the corners.
Haven't got that quite yet.
No, it's coming. And but for me, I started with karting when I was 9. I stayed in karting till I was 16. My mom and dad bought me my first rallycross car. They told me, okay, this car is worth 50,000 euros at that time.
Don't crash it.
You know, spoiled kid. But they told me, okay, now you have a car. We stop paying for you, so it's up to you to. You can either save money for or sell the car, save money for apartments, cars, jobs, or school, or whatever you want.
That's awesome.
Or you can make a career. So I made a career. I built step by step. You know, you need sponsors, you need a PR plan, you need to grow on social media, be everywhere. So I think to do motorsport, it's pretty hard. You need to be a marketing person. You need to understand economy.
It's exactly a businessman. You need to be a racing driver.
Write your own press releases. Like in school, I didn't finish my exams in Norwegian and English. I didn't understand why I should read and learn English, because that was just stupid, you know. I was from Norway. Why should I speak English? And then
but now we are on an English YouTube channel, and it's paying off.
What happened? What happened? You know. So I mean, like for me, driving rallycross, I think there's so many different stuff you need to be good at. Not only as a race car driver, but you need all the activities outside the sport as well.
Okay, that's an insight that I never got before.
Yeah, but it's honest. Like without money you can't race, right?
Yeah.
So you need to offer something back.
Sponsors or yeah. Awesome.
So for me, I think like I'm also doing YouTube.
Yeah.
I try to.
I'll leave the link in the description. I'll also leave his Instagram so that you can check him out because he's done. Just following you is so cool because you're always around the world.
Yeah,
it's somewhere different.
I try to cover a race car driver's life behind the scenes. It's hard sometimes, but I try to do weekly vlogs.
What about the video of you with some sheep and goats?
Yeah, that was a PR activity with EKS. So we do a lot of crazy different stuff, and I think there's not one path to take to become a race car driver. You need to create your own and just follow your stomach and enjoy what you're doing. Because right now, life is smiling. I have a job. I can drive race cars. I absolutely love it. I'm a lucky driver. Being in a cool team.
That's awesome.
Having cool partners, and we travel the world, like I told you, over 500 days on 2 years.
Wow.
So
living the dream, ladies and gentlemen.
Living the dream.
That is racing driver's life and World Rallycross. And World Rallycross is the most exciting form of motorsport that I can think of.
Yeah, and I think it's going to grow.
I love F1. I love F1, but when you actually watch World Rallycross and you're there, it's so intense.
And especially if you get to know some of the drivers, and I think the paddocks is very open, you know.
Yeah, the access is a lot more.
Speed Machine Festival here in the UK is pretty cool with the music concert, with the street food. Like my nickname from KB is Snackaroo, you know. So for me to be here inside the paddock, not having the chance and the time to go over to taste
You'll
some
have to
snacks,
do that after the race.
we need to go together and eat some snacks.
Have a few beers, have a few snacks.
After the race. After the race. After the race. But I had a great time. Okay, one more.
What an amazing weekend we had. I'm now driving through quaint little villages as I head back down south. Silverstone has been the perfect setting for Speed Machine UK. I didn't really know what to expect, or I don't think Speed Machine knew what to expect, seeing it was their first year. World Rallycross has usually been at Liddon Hill, but it is now at Silverstone at a purpose-built track. It looks a lot of fun out there, and how cool was it that Andreas Baccarou got onto the podium. He had an amazing Saturday and Sunday. The weather held out. Thank God. I had my fingers crossed the entire time. Variety of cars. I was up at Pro Drift Academy. Not that I caught any of it on camera, but I went up to Pro Drift Academy. They had an awesome little setup there. I did some live drifting, I did some passenger laps, and it was a lot of fun. So you will see that on the Pro Drift Academy YouTube channel coming very soon. World Rallycross is definitely something that I am aiming for in the distant or not so distant future. Just depends how good I am. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this slightly different video, a little bit of an insight into what it takes to be a World Rallycross driver or just a racing driver in general. And it was cool to hang out with Andreas, Monster, and of course Speed Machine. So please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I cannot wait for next year at Silverstone. It is going to be bigger and better than ever. And Dizzy Rascal was awesome, but obviously I couldn't put his music in the video because then he probably would have copyright claimed the whole thing. So that is it, guys. I will see you tomorrow.